Okay, so we're 3 games in. We've eliminated 3 aggressive decks. I want to see how the deck performs now against something I'm suspecting is going to be slower. Because if I lose, I need to be able to go farm an aggressive deck, namely this one and potentially this one, to pick up some more anti-control, anti-ramp tools depending on what happens. So we're going to go into combat with the Scout deck. I'm leaving the Sorcerer deck because I had the suspicion that my deck, which kind of relies on um, some lethal creatures as removal, might not fare great against that deck. We're going to leave that right now. Don't really want to keep any of these in my opening hand. Okay, we got a Mournhold Guardian for something early to do. Looks like we ended up drawing a lot of the same stuff anyway. That's alright.
Your coin or your life.
Dunestalker, okay. Hunting Spirit's a great pickup, right? Because we can hopefully, well, if we can get that buff onto a Venom Tongue,
just give me a name.
Definitely in business. He's going to get a contract here, which is unfortunate. Even if this gets +3/+3, it becomes a 5. I mean, it's going to die to a Leaf Lurker or a Curse, a bunch of stuff. We could try our hand at a massive little girl. I'm going to just roll the dice. Whatever happens here is fine with me. Okay. So we're probably blocking him out of this lane for a little while.
Praise to our unholy matron.
There's no chance. So that we're going to have to Sanctuary Pet. We do have Watch Commander. Swinging in the wrong order because I'm so bad at this game. Well, no, because I'm trying to get back into playing everything in the right order, but that makes
Whisper your
very little
need
sense
to the scales.
This is a good trade. I'm gonna get a little greedy and try to maximize my Watch Commander value, right? Is that more important than playing a little girl? Well, I mean, next turn I can play Little Girl and Dark Guardian if I play Watch Commander this turn. That is so little value. So next turn we're going to have access to 7 Magicka because we're going to be killing that like that. The board's really weak right now.
Die, Swit.
I'm going to play Little Girl because I actually have access to 8 Magicka. I can do Dark Guardian and Watch Commander at the same time. We have gotten all the value out of Venom Tongue we're going to be getting, so we're trading that in. Yeah, we're going to go like this.
Look alive, soldiers.
Do not vex me. People are so trusting. Die,
Cool. So we have a no rune break lethal creature right here. Not anymore.
It would appear that
That worked
dinner
pretty
is
well.
served.
I understand this is the best move that the AI has. Let's just swing.
People are so trusting.
Needs to be creating a 2/2 guard in each lane. We do not die. It's a Dunestalker. We are good. And we drew a card because of this thing. Well, let's show him how Dunestalker works. Let's blast that dude over there. Let's Reaper down his creatures and kill him. So, how do we feel about Watch Commander in the deck? It got +2/+4 value when we dropped it, so it functions sort of like a 5 Magicka 6/8. Seems pretty good. How did that feel? We were the aggressor.
Choose your reward.
It was okay. We have a Curse for Swindler's Market Value, Elixir of Light Feet's not good, and Greenpack Stalker is the only reasonable pick there, so we're going to take it. Doing pretty well. Feels good to be back. Alright, going into our 5th game, we have beat 3 pretty aggressive decks, an Orc deck, a Battle Mage items deck, and a Crusader deck full of charge creatures, as well as a Scout deck that never seemed to really get going. So our options now are Monk, which can be any number of things. One of the hardest ones to predict in solo arena. There is a Monk deck that gains tons and tons of life, or tries to, and is at least one Pilfer Monk deck, possibly two. Mage is never super aggressive, but it can be pretty aggressive, full of tricks and stuff. Tough one. Another Crusader deck. I think we're pretty good, not much guaranteed to beat that deck, though, because of the way our deck's been performing against aggressive strategies. And a Sorcerer deck, sort of just like a complete wild card. I got 3 losses to work with, so I'm going to throw myself at the Sorcerer deck, see what it's working with. It is safe sword. And, yeah, let's see how this works. No special lane effects. We do have a Hiss Speaker. Hiss Speaker into Venom Tongue could be really strong. And we got a Mournhold Guardian. Now, of course, we're going to be facing down a ward creature.
By Arca's beard,
Right.
this day will be mine.
Which is not ideal. Goblin Skull gets us our curse. I think we'd rather do this. We're going to regret this, though. If this dies with Firebolt or Daggerfall
I
Mage.
keep a spare blade
Okay,
in
Crown
my
Quartermaster's a little better. A little bit better.
Careful there.
Oh,
friend.
and a Wardcraft. Okay. We do have Venom Tongue, which can clean up both of those. Or we can Skulk Fighter's Guild Recruit. I think Venom Tongue is just the better play.
Sharp and festy.
Because we have access to this again next turn, because this is going to die.
Do your worst.
Is he going to Lightning Bolt this now is my question. That would be pretty bad for us.
The elements are mine to control.
Breton Conjurer, so we need to draw that curse. We should have done this last turn. Well. Oh, it's all bad. It's all bad.
If I fall,
Do not vex me.
will reclaim me.
Yeah, like I was talking about with my
Careful
lethal
there,
creatures.
friend.
Oh, another Wardcrafter. This is going to be pretty bad for us. I played that in the wrong lane, too, so I'm screwing up now.
All too simple.
Yep. Alright, so I'm going to...
Will spill.
The only upside to this is that he's down to 2 cards in hand, which is, you know, it is what it is. We slam that into there. We drop a 5/6, which will just get eaten by that. But I think that's our best play. Next turn we can drop 2 3-drops.
Just follow the trail of blood.
Hopefully he can't give that thing Wardian. Instead he gives that lethal.
Blood will spill.
All too simple.
Not ideal
Your
at
blood
all.
will spill.
Sanctuary Pet can lock that down. Actually,
Your coin
we'll
or
trade
your
in with that.
life.
Hopefully. Hopefully it survives.
Confound you.
Yeah, I had to think there for a
I
second.
used to be an adventurer.
Camel and Hero, so they're pushing lethal. So we will Dark Guardian Sanctuary Pet. Ooh, or do we Green Pack Stalker? We don't have a 2-dropped combo with it though, unfortunately.
Clear out.
Yeah, I think
Clear out.
this is probably just... Okay, so we do have multiple guard creatures in hand. He has an Ash Servant for our lethal creature. We're still gonna get
Your blood will spill.
Found you.
good value there. Little Girl.
Magnus,
I
god
don't
of
know if we're gonna
sorcery,
survive long
be
enough
with
to
me.
use Little Girl. We take that out. He has 5 on board. I think we have to make that play though.
Can you please help me?
Just give me a name.
Dead to a top deck Lightning Bolt. Wow, Firestorm.
Eye of Magnus.
That's brutal.
Confound you.
There's a Swamp Leviathan, so we can mostly clean this up. We play Lurking Mummy.
It's nothing personal.
Play
They
Daring
make it
Cutpurse.
too easy.
Still have 1 guard creature in reserve, and we're at 5 life. We got the Daedric Dagger. Okay. This is tough. This is tough. I really don't want to do anything. I don't want to do any damage to him until I draw another Little Girl. I mean, we have 2 left. and 17 cards in our deck, so like 1 in 8. 8.5. Or something like that. There are no charge creatures in this deck, right? Yeah, I just pass.
Be on your guard.
Okay, Camlon Sentinel. I think we gotta hold the curse for combination with our Leaf Lurker. So we're gonna trade both creatures in.
It's nothing personal.
Drop our Swamp Leviathan and pass.
So, it has
Fate
been
Weaver's
written.
real bad for us.
I used to be an adventurer like
Now
you.
we're dead to Lightning Bolt. Okay. That's not gonna help.
Just follow the trail of blood.
Who's causing trouble?
Alright, we are unlikely to survive and win this game.
Do not test me.
Magnus, god of sorcery, be with me.
Well, we can kill that. Ooh.
Steal
Alright,
from
we're gonna try
folks
to
who
bring
ain't
back our
using
little
it.
girl.
That's the
So we're
key.
gonna let that thing survive. And we're completely punished for it. Okay, well, there you go. So now we know what that deck's trying to do. And we know that our deck does not line up very well against it. That Firestorm really, I think we could have made it if we didn't have get hit by that Firestorm, but it is what it is. So let's keep that game in mind when we're getting our rewards for beating this Crusader deck. Okay, so we're hopping in against Crusader because we're going to try to beat an aggro deck because we feel pretty comfortable against aggro and try to find something that'll help us in our match against the Sorcerer Ward deck. Even Malefic Wreath would be a good pickup for us. Opponent comes to battle with defenses ready, and at the start of your turn, if you have the most creatures here, do 2 damage to an opponent. Well, that's going to do 2 immediate damage to us, except we are rocking the Fighters Guild Recruit on turn 1. He's going to get the 2 damage now, but
I have no fear of you,
Okay.
cowardly skeezer.
well, we're going to take some persistent damage from that, which is a bummer. We will get his
If I fall,
that thing off the
the
table.
hist will reclaim me.
Yep.
Trolls take you.
We have Dark Guardian as a follow-up. Okay, so he's not hitting the damage this turn, which is nice. Yeah, we'll play the Dark Guardian. I was thinking maybe just Far and Defendering so we can save Magicka for or Ring of Magicka for these cards later, but he's also running the Aerostorm, and our hand has become complete
You won't
garbage.
escape alive.
Okay,
I'll man the wall.
alright, Trooper, Hydra, anything we can play. Watch Commander is pretty good.
Look alive, soldiers.
We'll make that trade possible.
End of the road.
Okay, I like it. A aggressive rift thing.
Not get past me.
Nothing we can play next turn, which is not good. We need that not to trigger.
defenses
It did. Okay, we're just trying to stay alive. Mournhold Guardian. I'll take it.
You make this easy.
Okay. It's got the Stone Throw. I have to. And the the other Aerostorm. Okay, little girl. Oh, that's rough. That is rough. Greenpack Stalker gonna have to be the play.
The path
I
is
want to get
wide
Little
and
Girl
clear.
developed, but I don't think I can afford to. Got Piercing Javelin as well, so
with you.
we might just die to this.
This should be good.
Okay, but we can curse that. Actually we'll play Reaper. Curse that. Only got 1 card left in hand. Prophecy
I
here would
have
be
no
great.
fear of you,
Ooh,
cowardly
Captain
schemer.
Relentless Raider, and now we're our guard creatures. We're running so many of them. Okay, so we need to get rewarded here somehow. Oh, we're just dead. Oh my god.
The silent guard with you.
Little girl, we didn't develop you in time. So we're gonna go to... Okay. Well, we're not dead. We need this to be a complete whiff. Trebuchet. Okay. Okay. So it's up to RNG now, if we make it.
Can you please help me? Can you please help me?
1 and 4, we lose the game right here. And we did! Awesome. Okay. I'm actually going to go against this deck again because I think we just got a really bad draw and we can beat this deck. I feel comfortable beating this deck. So, hop right back on in. And hopefully not just lose immediately again.
Gentlemen, a rematch.
It's getting a little antsy here. That was pretty frustrating. Just clutch arrow storms, piercing javelin, worked out. Okay, starts the creature in play over there. We're gonna keep Green Pack Stalker. Reaper's not great. Take 2. No 1-drop this time, which is pretty important. Yeah, just
You
fire
won't
defender.
escape
Try to shut
alive.
down that 2 damage per turn,
This should be good.
and it'll trade with that, which is cool. These Reapers, man, these
They
Reapers.
make it too easy.
End of the road.
Okay,
I have no fear of you, cowardly schemer.
okay. Maybe we just Green Pack Stalker to keep that away from us. Yep. Just try to get some card advantage here, and then next turn develop one roll. I can't afford to take all that damage next turn. You can't javelin it. You can afflict it a lit, so a prophecy here could completely turn the game around. Didn't get it.
Trolls take you.
Then we're gonna put our little girl in this lane.
Can you please help me?
And hope for the best. See if getting that down earlier isn't good for us.
We'll hold, no matter
East
what.
March Crusader, only execute really bones
This
us
should be
here.
good.
Okay, okay. So we're gonna get a swing with it. Curse would be a pretty good draw. Grizzlehide Drake's pretty good too, though.
People are
so he'll
so
take that out.
trusting.
And the next turn, we can start playing Charos Reapers. Ooh, he's got Stone
The day will be ours.
and a Rifted Pillager. It's only a 3/4 though. We'll save Sanctuary Pet. Let's just start the Reaper train, minimize the damage we're taking. Again, not seeing a lot of our guard
Spill
creatures.
their blood.
Triumphant Jarl, we're tied in life, which is
Like
great news for
cowardly
us.
skeevers.
Do we just Reaper again? No, that doesn't seem necessary. Let's Venom Tongue.
My claws are
Because the AI
sharp
has a
and
tendency to
thirsty.
just trade into that willy-nilly. Swing like that, and we get our 2 damage on next turn.
Right there. I'll man the wall.
That's cool. Venom Tongue's just gonna get a free kill left. Oh, he's got the arrow storm. Well, we have been saving our Sanctuary Pet for something like this. So we'll drop that down.
Who's causing
Drop
trouble?
that down. Not swinging. Want to
I'll man the
retain
wall.
control if at all possible. Okay.
The day shall be ours.
Okay. I think we've stabilized here. We can clear his board. And we have a guard creature. Okay. So if we swing like this, this will survive. This trade. There's Wrath of Sickness. Don't know where we want to put this yet. There is no Shadow Lane. Javelin for that. Okay.
guide me.
Start the push.
If I fall,
Should have played that before I swung in case of prophecy.
I like our odds.
There's Tyr. We'll have to kill it. Trebuchet.
The day will be ours.
Is not good. Now we need it to hit face, unlike last time. We do have this. Is there any way we kill that? I don't think so.
Moloch, guide me.
chaos take you.
Is the right move to play nothing? I think it is. Well, he did top deck a javelin there, which is unfortunate. This seems like such a waste, but
The power of the heat.
I gotta kill it. Yeah, and the one that was gonna grab us our curse. Okay, we got Mournhold Guardian.
At your service.
No, not gonna swing yet. Wanna
Just
get that
tell
little
me
girl.
who needs
Get that card in my
bludgeoning.
hand. Proceed. And we got the stone throw. Okay. There we go. Now I feel pretty good about this. Putting it here.
Can you please help me?
Just tell me who needs
Perfect. Just
bludgeoning.
take damage from this, so we can swing before any prophecy potential. That out of the way.
People
Swing.
are so trusting.
Swing. Drop Swamp Life. Now I feel pretty good.
I have no fear of you,
Relentless
cowardly
Raider. Okay,
skeever.
not gonna be a problem right now.
We fight for
Haffinger
all
Marauder, not gonna be a
Skyrim.
problem right now. These cards are good from behind. And Rift Thane.
They
Okay,
will
so
not get past me.
we got this. We just swing here,
People are so
here,
trusting.
and kill him without breaking any moves, and ending at 32 life. We're in dangerous territory now, though, because we actually only have one loss left. I mean, the next time we lose, we're out. So we're looking for something to help us in that sorcerer matchup. Malefic Wreath was the card I want
Will the
most.
challenger pick?
Didn't get it. Daring Cupper's pretty bad. Do we just go more aggressive? Do we try to do that? I think we do. I think we take Daring Cupper's. I think that's the best card for what we're trying to do. Alright.